talk about Casemiro. Last game against Lyon, he showed us his creativity by giving us literally 2 assists for us to win the game against Lyon. Not just that, coming into the semi-finals, every single person I knew had Casemiro in his lineup, and I agreed so heartedly with that position. He had to be in it. He was playing football. He was showing us that he's one of the best players in this team when it comes to clutch moments. And that's what we have seen. Casemiro showed out and showed up. He did not only show out defensively, he showed up offensively. Linking up play, understanding when to go, when to come, understanding when to close down, when to go strong, when to be aggressive, when to be passive, when to walk and when to run. Casemiro showed us what he needs to do and what he has to do for Manchester United to be successful in this Europa League tie. It's magical. It truly is. Manchester United are 1 foot in the finals at Bilbao because of Casemiro. One of the reasons is Casemiro. The old boys today, the experience today showed out. Casemiro, Bruno Fernandes. I'm talking about Bruno Fernandes. He comes in today and give us 2 goals. First, the penalty. It's definitely a penalty. Let's stop arguing this. Let's not even go forward in terms of argue this. Yes, I know Garnacho fell down, but bruh, that's a penalty. And then he steps up and dispatches it in the big moments. He did the same thing against Lyon. In the big moments, he steps up for Manchester United. In the big moments, when you put him in front of the goal, he absolutely delivers. And that is Bruno Fernandes. That is El Capitan. And that is why he's our captain. So let's calm down with all this noise. But then he gets, first, we have to even give credit. We have to give credit before we go any further. We have to give credit to Manu Ugarte. Manu Ugarte had 2 assists today. It was brilliant, especially the second assist to Bruno Fernandes. The second assist to Bruno Fernandes, what a delicate touch that literally played Bruno Fernandes in. And the way Bruno Fernandes finished that ball. I think Gabriel Martinelli needs to come and learn work. You get me? Needs to continue learning work from Bruno. Rasmus needs to learn work from Bruno. Because that finish, the goalkeeper went the opposite way. In a one-on-one, when usually your goalkeeper gets big, he tries to make it a situation. But of course, the goalkeeper has to look at where the ball is going to go. And has to make a decision. Goes right, but Bruno goes upper left. And Ben Bigelow. Manchester United are 1 foot in the final of the Europa League. We have an opportunity to get into the Champions League. Do you know how big this is? Of course, we can't go any further by looking at our defense. It's truly magnificent. I can't say so much. I can't talk about this too much. But Bilbao had a lot of struggles. And those struggles were not just because they got a red card. The struggles were also because Manchester United decided to play as a cohesive unit. We decided to play in a way that Ruben Amorim can be proud of the boys. You get me? The second half did not only start in a way that I understood it was going to be Amorim telling the boys, hey guys, the second half, these people are going to come out and push us really hard. We need to get control of the game. And that is what we did. We were 3 goals up. I know a lot of Man United fans were praying, please let Bilbao not score 1. Because the moment they score 1, their head will just go. But we controlled the game. Bruno Fernandes controlled it. Wow. Controlled the team. Told the team, yo, we are 3 goals up. And we still had chances to take it to 4. We still had a penalty shout that was technically a penalty because Garnacho got to that ball before the defender. And the defender stepped in to not let Garnacho swing his right foot. But I'm not going to be talking about that because I do not want to be ungrateful. However, I am going to be ungrateful by telling why did we actually go for the 4th goal so we can absolutely put this tie to bed. Because the moment we went for the 4th goal, the moment we got the 4th goal, I can literally start making graphics for the final in Bilbao. I could literally start making graphics for, okay, we're just going to go back to England for a break and come right back to Bilbao. And basically wait for either Bodo Glimt or Tottenham Hotspur. That is what the fourth goal would have meant to Manchester United. However, that did not happen. I don't care though. I'm okay with it because now we take it back to Manchester. Now we take it back to Old Trafford. And now we have the opportunity to play the same way. Do not go to Old Trafford and go sit down and wait for them to pounce, because we had an opportunity against 10 men at Bilbao, did not make it 4-0. Going to Old Trafford and sitting down against 11 men will be a problem. So we need to play the way we play and just literally end this game. We need to. We had 66% possession. The shots were clinical. You get me? The shots were clinical. The next stage, as Manchester United take an advantage to Old Trafford, we need to win that game. We need to win the game, and convincingly, so we could have confidence going into the final. And talking about the final, Tottenham Hotspur today defeated Bodo Glimt 3-1. 3-1. That one goal that Bodo Glimt scored in the last, I think it was the 86th minute, that gives them an opportunity at Tottenham Hotspur. Is it? Well, at their home, because Tottenham Hotspur played home. Tottenham won 3-1 at home. And so they are going to Bodo Glimt and they have an opportunity to get 2 goals. One thing we know about football is 2 goals is the easiest way and the most dangerous number that somebody could be up. 2 goals is very dangerous because once Bodo Glimt scores, Tottenham Hotspurs are literally shaking in their boots. But I'm okay because we need to focus and do our job. We just need to do our job and then that will be fine. But before we go any further, let's bring it back all the way to Bruno Fernandes. Can we all agree that this guy is world class about now? Can we all agree? Jesus. Can we all agree that Bruno Fernandes is a world-class player? Because right now we are talking about a 34 goal and assist for Manchester United. This season where nobody wants to score above 2 goals for Manchester United consecutively. Nobody wants to actually help when it comes to being an offensive for Manchester United. This man single-handedly has put Manchester United, African parents or African mothers would put literally a huge basket on their head and walk with it. That is what Bruno Fernandes is doing for Manchester United. He is literally carrying Manchester United on his back and he's crawling that way all the way to the Europa League. I am telling you, I am excited. These boys have absolutely made my week. Now go on, prepare for Brentford as we need to take this momentum next week and finish the job. And it all starts from this weekend. Let me know what you guys think down in the comment. Make sure you guys hit that like button, hit that follow button, subscribe if you haven't. I will see you guys in the next one. United!